Shalom.
Shalom.
The starting one of all praises too. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Kakadash. The honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and shalom to the Aki of teaching this word, beautiful corners, ancient sincerity. Like I say, shalom.
Shalom.
And we come back to the Spirit Prayer Yahweh Shai to make this lesson. Lord willing, is edifying. Basically what we want to go into, as you see on the page, on the picture. Basically, what we want to go into right quick is basically the kingdom. Okay, because we know, that the kingdom is coming. Okay, our kingdom is coming. When we're in power, when we're living, when we're actually living. Okay, that's coming. Okay, and that's what we want, the kingdom so bad. That's why we seek, Yahweh Shemashah so bad, because we want the kingdom, man. Okay, and with the kingdom coming, there's things that the Lord said He has prepared for us. The things that, as it says, okay. If you could get that, just read it right quick. 1 Corinthians 2:9. The things that are coming that the Lord's made, set up for us, Lord, when we part of the elect, man. And that's because it's gonna be so great. Okay, the thing that the Lord made for us, the things that we about to see. Okay, but you got it.
This is 1 Corinthians 2 and verse 9. But as it is written, eyes have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High has prepared for them that love Him.
That's right, man. It says, I had not seen nor ear heard. Okay, so there's things that are set up, for the elect. Okay, Lord, when we part of the elect, there's things set up for us that you ain't never heard about it, you ain't never see it before, man. Because that's how great, it's gonna be, man. Because you can't put no limit, on what the Lord could do, man. The Lord can make, new colors, new animals, everything, man. Okay, you can't really think about, what the Lord is about to give us, really. Okay, because we in the flesh, we can't, you're not gonna be able to really figure it out, till we get there and see what the Lord prepared for us. Okay, Scripture talk about the many mansions that the Lord, prepared for us, man. Okay.
You got that?
Go ahead.
This is John chapter 14, verse 2. It says, in my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. If I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, that there you may be also.
Okay, right. Okay, so there's many mentions talking about these different planets, man, that the Lord then made, for us. Okay, and also said what? If he's gonna come again. Okay, so the Lord's coming to save us and show us these things, man. Okay, He's gonna show us the thing that He made personally for you. Okay, because Lord, when we endure to the end, the Lord's gonna show, shit that as 1 Corinthians 2:9, I went into, I had not seen nor ear heard. Okay.
So basically, the Spirit of the Lord, after the Lord, because it's all to me for the elect, the elect, 1/3 where Yahushua is preparing, things that we're, that's out of, that we don't know that we like, things like that. And not only that, it says many mansions, which is talking about the planets and things of that sort. But Yahushua has prepared things, so when He grab us, we'll be able to enjoy that. That starts with the kingdom, man. That starts with the kingdom.
And we are gonna enjoy it, man. Okay, we are gonna enjoy it. And somebody get Revelation 21.
You got it?
You got it.
This is Revelation. I'm going to start up for Revelation chapter 21, starting at verse 1. It says, I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea.
A new rulership.
Because, the kingdom, the kingdom can be on earth. And it's going to be where, Yahushua is going to be ruling, man. That's that new rulership. Because as of right now, we understand who rules right now on this earth. It's Esau, man. So that new rulership that's about to come to play in the kingdom is going to be Yahushua ruling in all righteousness, man. Sure. That's a major thing. And you have verse 2. It says, I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. That's talking about Jerusalem is talking about as a people before a place. It's talking about the elect, man. Coming out of those chariots, man. You know, and it says, prepare as a bride enough for her husband. What's that talking about? Talking about Yahushua, man. Talking about the Lord, man. And it says, verse 3, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. So ultimately, you know, when we're in the kingdom, not only that we will have a bunch of certain things, but we're going to be able to dwell with the Most High in Most High directly. You know, we're going to be able to speak to Yahweh, you know, the Heavenly Father. Yeah, we, you know, as of right now, you know, Yahushua being that advocate, the mediator, we had to speak to the Heavenly Father through Yahushua. You know, in the kingdom, we're going to be face to face. We're going to be able to speak to Yahweh and Yahushua. You know, and the verse 4 being the point, you know, it says, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And, you know, the first thing it names is death. You know, why we're not gonna be, you know, we're not gonna be dying no more, because we're not gonna be sinning. You know, so sinning is transgression of the law, and we you know, we die because we sin, man. You know, that's the reason why ultimately die. So in the kingdom, we're gonna be in righteous. That's another thing. In the kingdom, we're gonna be in a righteous mindset. You know, reason why, because we're gonna have that new covenant, you know, within us. You know, so leading that, we're not gonna, you know, die no more. It says, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So also too, we're not gonna be in these feeble bodies. You know, we're not gonna be worried about certain things that we have to worry right about now. You know, the curse is gonna be lifted off upon us. You know, you're not gonna be subject to payments no more. You know, you won't be having to fight demons no more. You know, all these things come to play when we're in the kingdom, man.
I know you said that.
You know, it's gonna be a whole lot of righteousness in order. You know.
Let me bring this out real quick. This is Joel 2 and 23. He says, "But be glad then, ye children of Zion." Zion meaning monument in Hebrew to Zion. It said, and it says, "And rejoice in the Lord Yahweh your power. If you had to give it, for he had given you the former rain moderately, and will cause to come down from you the rain, the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month." That's right. So in the kingdom, okay, that's another reason why we go enjoy, because, you know, yeah, we're not gonna be under the curses and the blessings that are also in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. Okay, they're gonna be on us, man. So it's gonna be like blessings after blessings after blessings, man. Okay, we won't be subject to payments. We won't have to deal with the nigga. We won't have to deal with the wickedness of our people. We won't have to deal with, you know, Jake looking at you a type of way. You worrying about your life. Okay, all this shit that we deal with right now. Okay, it won't be like that in the kingdom, man. Okay. How much you got it?
You know, and like I was saying, you know, the reason why we're not gonna die no more, because we don't have that, you know, the laws written within us, because we're not gonna be able to sin no more, man. You know, we have the new covenant. You know, just to back up that point real quick, this is I'm gonna start at verse 7. Verse 7 says, "For if that the first covenant had been faultless, there should no place have been sought for the second." You know, so if it would have been no reason to have a second covenant if we kept the first one. So verse 8, "For finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days come, said the Lord, would I make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah." So the Lord is going to have to implement a new covenant because we broke the first one. You know, and verse 9 says, "Now according to the covenant that I made with their fathers," it says, "in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continue not in my covenant and regarded them not, said the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord. I'll put my laws in their mind, you know, and write there in their hearts, and I'll be to them a power, and they shall be me a people. Verse 11, they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for all shall know me from the least to the greatest." You know, verse 12 and off right there. Matter of fact, we're ending at 13, so that's the last verse. "For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more." You know, and it says, "In that he said a new covenant he had made a first old, Now that which decay and waxes old is ready to vanish away. So that new covenant that the Lord is about to implement us is going to be within the kingdom, man. The Lord is going to implement this new covenant in the kingdom, and that, part of that is, is going to lead to us being righteousness, not have to worry about certain things no more, especially death.
So all that is gonna be in the kingdom, man. So we got great things coming for us, man. Okay, the covenant, the new covenant. Matter of fact, the things that the Lord prepared for us, seeing Yahweh Shai, being with Yahweh Shai, talking with Yahweh Shai. Okay, Lord willing, we endure to the end. Okay, but you got it.
Right, and also being in the kingdom, we're gonna be in rulership. And what the scriptures say, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, and when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn.
Yeah.
You got it.
You read it?
Yeah, I can read it.
Before you read it, it's another good thing that's going to be happening in the kingdom, man. It's going to be the people, because when we get in power, we're going to rule righteously. We're not going to rule like how Esau rules, man. Okay? Esau, he's an asshole. Okay? When we get into power, these nations are going to see how things are supposed to be. Okay, and as time goes on, they're actually gonna see how how the earth is flourishing, the animals are good, the air is clean, the water is clean, these different things that's gonna happen within the earth, and be like, damn, okay,
This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 25. But that which ye have, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule with them a rod of iron, and the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. And that's right, man. And we're going to be in rulership. We're going to have these other heathen nations under subjection, man. And they're going to see how how the righteous are in authority. How the righteous are in rulership. The earth going to be back at its state. Giving forth, fruits, and all these things, man. Because, the righteous are in authority. We're going to be in rulership in the kingdom.
They're going to be giving us the minerals, bringing us stuff, okay, It says in Isaiah, maybe 60 or 61. I'll get there right quick. Okay, you done with that?
Yeah.
Back to back you up, it's Isaiah 14 and 1. It says, for the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And those strangers talking about, the Israelite foreigners. Continuing on, it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, for captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Right, so Esau and these other heathens, man. Okay, we saw that. You see how these nations came up against us. So we're gonna rule over all of our oppressors. Okay, Jake should want that, man. Okay, you got it.
You said Isaiah 61.
You got it.
Oh yeah, so you want it?
You got it.
Cause I got it. Yeah, you want it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start at verse. This is Isaiah chapter 61. I'm gonna start at verse. I'm start verse 1. 3?
Not 61. I said 60.
60.
Start at 10.
10? Yeah. This is Isaiah 60, verse 10. It says, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Right, so their kings are gonna minister unto us, okay? Because that's how much power that we're gonna have. You may have a king of a heathen nation or whatever. Okay, they're gonna come and serve us. Actually, what we want, things like that, man. Okay, and that's having true dominion and power. Okay, this is what the Lord's talking about. We're gonna rule over our oppressors. What you got? You can see. Continue.
Okay. It says there, verse 11. Hold up, it froze. It's in verse 11. It says, therefore thy gates shall be open continually; they shall not be shut day nor night. that man may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
So they're gonna be bringing in. Okay, they're gonna be bringing in, as I said, the minerals, all these different things they're gonna be bringing to us. Okay. The gold, the silver, whatever. Okay, that we want, they're gonna bring it to us. And they're gonna have to bring it to us. Okay. Continue.
Verse 12, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
So as I said, they're gonna have to do it. Okay, y'all speak on it.
That's plain, man. So it's no in the kingdom. It's not no heathens, not because heathens gonna have to listen to us. Because we're at high stature, and if you don't, your ass is grass, man. Verse 13, the glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and bucks there together to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I'll make the place of my feet glorious. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bedding unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Right, so as the priest just said before, shall rule over your oppressors. Okay, and it just told you, those that afflict us are going to become bending to us. All they despise are going to be bow themselves down. Okay, because you're going to have power in your hands. They're going to see that you're a God. The scripture say we are gods, and they're going to see that. Okay, it's not like they'll come and try to revolt. And even if they try or even think about doing some shit like that, man. Okay, we're gonna judge them for that, especially Esau. Continue.
Verse 15, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man want through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. I'm gonna read this in the NLT too. The NLT gives it plain. It says, though you were once despised and hated, with no one traveling through you, I will make you beautiful forever, a joy to all generations. I just want to read that because they give it plain too. See?
It says an eternal excellency. The scriptures say we got the saints shall take the kingdom. We're going to rule forever and ever and ever. Okay.
Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob.
Let's see what it's talking.
Continue. Okay, go. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thy exactors righteousness.
That's right, because that's how much stuff that we're gonna have. There's gonna be so much gold and iron and silver and wood and brass, all these things. We're gonna have them in abundance. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of gold in the kingdom.
All right. Violence shall nowhere be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy walls salvation, and praise thy gates praise.
But there's not gonna be a need.
But thou shalt call thy walls salvation, and thy gates praise. So you got it.
So there's not gonna be no war or anything like that in the kingdom, man. Okay. I got Isaiah 2, and I'm just go straight to Isaiah 24. It says, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Okay, so there's not gonna be war or violence happening. It's not how it is now. World War I, World War II. You're not gonna have no wars in the kingdom. Okay, it's gonna be complete peace, for us. Okay.
And it says, the sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy power, thy glory. Thy sun shall shine no more and go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. For the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai shall be thy everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended.
That's in the kingdom. We talked about the curses being off of us. if you want to speak on it.
You know, that ties greatly with Revelation 21. It says we're not gonna sorrow, things of that sort. You know.
That's all you can see.
Yeah. Verse 21, thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified.
You went into the covenant also. It says thy people shall all be righteous. Because you know Israel in the kingdom, nobody's gonna be going off. Okay, it's not gonna be that one person going no. Everybody's gonna be perfected.
And well, within the nation of Israel, you know, because the covenant is gonna be within the nation of Israel. You know, the heathens, you know, they going on, but that's the heathens. But verse 22, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, will hasten it in His time. I'm reading NLT, verse 22. This is the last verse, by the way. The smallest family become 1,000 people, and the tiniest group will become a mighty nation. At the right time, I, the Lord, will make it happen. You know.
Yeah.
Alright, you know, because it's gonna be sex in the kingdom, man. A little one shall become 1,000, a small one a strong nation. Because 2/3 of our people are gonna die on this side. They gotta come back some way. Okay. You know.
But brother, any precepts?
Yeah, yes, sir.
No, you got it.
This is Mark 14, verse 25. Verily I say unto you, I will drink no more the fruit of the wine until that day that I drink it new in the kingdom of the Most High. You know, it's talking about Yahweh Shai, man. You know, right now you're not in the kingdom drinking wine right now because, you know, 143,000, 1/3, you know, we ain't there yet, you know. And he says until we reach that point, until we get saved, that's when we'll drink wine with us, man. You know, that's ultimately in the kingdom. You know, and that's beautiful. You know, who wouldn't want to drink wine with Yahweh Shai? You know.
That's another bonus to one in the kingdom, man. One in our true home. You know.
Got that one. Like you got saving that one bottle.
Yeah.
Multiple bottles, matter of fact, we don't know. You know,
The best wine, too. Wine you never tasted before.
I got one more precept.
Oh, you got it.
This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 14, the famous one. It says, "For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come." So that's talking about the kingdom, man. You know, we're seeking the kingdom. We want the kingdom. Because why? It's going to be in all righteousness. And we're going to have a real judge, you know, a true judge over our people, man. Our people going to be in the right mind state. You know, we're going to be on good terms with Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai. You know, a lot of things, where we not have stress. You know, we're going to be at true rest. You know, and I'm going to read this in the LOT, this Hebrews 13 and 14. It said, "For this world is not our permanent home. We are looking forward to a home yet to come." You know, because we understand we in our captivity as of right now. You know, we understand that this is not our home. You know, our true home, and where we're seeking through the Spirit, is the kingdom. Right? You know, and the kingdom, the scriptures allow where we, you know, breaks down a lot of things that is going to be, you know, in the kingdom. You know, that's the reason why we want the kingdom, man. You know.
That's it. With that little witness, that's so satisfying. We'll give our praises too. Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakodesh. The honor to the apostles and others, great millstone, shalom to the icon, teaching this word to be four corners. In true sincerity, keep preaching, keep me there, and what's out of here. Shalom.
Shalom.